Welcome back. It was a nice one across the area today. Chilly start, but a milder finish. We topped out at 62 degrees tonight. We stay in the 50s, tomorrow the 70s, and lots of spring ahead in the 10-day forecast, and some rain chances as well. So let's get to it. Take a look. Oh, the beautiful cirrus clouds. They're so nicely illuminated after the sun sets, which I believe today was 6:02. So about 10 minutes after, which is roughly right about now, you get some real nice colors out here. It was nicer just a minute or two ago, but nonetheless a beautiful day out there. So let's kick it upstairs, and we're seeing those high level cirrus clouds coming around the periphery of this upper level high, but we have a nice dry flow in place for right now. But you get down to the surface, we have high pressure that was over the Arctic yesterday. That has shifted into the eastern Gulf. Meanwhile, low pressure troughing and getting more developed by the Oklahoma-Texas panhandles, giving us a little what we call an isobaric squeeze play. So that means breezier southerly winds, and those southerly winds will keep our temperatures up overnight tonight in the 50s, and it looks like we'll be heading well into the mid-70s tomorrow. Wanted to show you this on the Doppler radars throughout this afternoon. We've been picking up on a fair bit in the way of marsh fires across the area. Power Doppler 3 catching on some fire action over by St. Martin Parish, and then more activity in the coastal marsh south of I-10 and southwest of the New Orleans area. It is that time of year. A lot of dead vegetation. A lot of folks do have prescribed burns, and these areas, and most of Acadiana has been doing okay with the drought. It's much worse up toward central Louisiana, but a lot of fires going out there this afternoon. Breezy and milder tonight. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Then tomorrow we'll get well into the mid 70s. We'll be watching this low pressure troughing. A secondary disturbance comes in, and a frontal boundary will begin to shape up Thursday. Now Thursday we'll see more clouds. It's still going to be breezy, but not quite as breezy as tomorrow. We do have a wind advisory in effect for tomorrow. Maybe a pop-up shower or two during the afternoon on Thursday, but let's zoom in on this front as it begins to push on through going into Thursday night, early Friday morning. There's going to be scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. We think everything should be below severe levels as this frontal trough pushes on through. Not much in the way of cooler air. It's just more of a convergence line that's going to be pushing on through. And look at temperatures on Friday back into the mid to upper 70s. Might be a little bit cooler going into Saturday, but overall spring pattern setting in. For tonight, temperatures in the lower 50s. These lows happen somewhere between midnight and about 2 a.m. Then temperatures actually rise a little bit toward daybreak. I think in Lafayette it's going to be closer to 58 to 60 to start the day, but our low overnight tonight will be in the mid 50s, and much the same down along the coast. Then for tomorrow, it's upper 70s, maybe pushing 80 degrees. Alexandria back through Leesville will favor mid 70s I-10 corridor, and much the same down across the coastal parishes. A little bit cooler by the water with an onshore flow at Cameron barely reaching the lower 70s. As for the winds, as we mentioned, a wind advisory in effect for tomorrow. Wind gusts in the 30 to 35 mile per hour range from about 9 a.m. till about 1 p.m. or so. Then they'll be closer to about 25 or 30 as we head into the afternoon hours. Stays breezy tomorrow night, so even milder, and it'll be breezy going into Thursday, but not quite as much as what we're going to see tomorrow. 54 is the overnight low tonight. Gulf dampness setting in as well. Just plenty of high clouds out there. No major weather issues nor fog issues with the breeze. And then for tomorrow, mostly cloudy. I think we see peaks of the sun, and then midday wind gusts in the 30 to 35 mile per hour range. So batten down the trash pails and whatever. As we head into Thursday, rain chances spark up to 60% Thursday night. We'll talk more about this at 10, ending early Friday morning, and then into the weekend we go, and it looks like spring has sprung, and meteorological spring officially begins on March 1st, when celestial spring actually begins on March 21st. But we're paying attention to the meteorological spring because look at those temperatures. Better rain chances perhaps a week toward the end of next week.